Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. How is everyone doing? Good to see everybody here. Hello, chat. Okay, hopefully the mic is still good. Doesn't seem to be moving on my end, but hello, how is everyone? Good to see so many people in the chat. Okay, it sounds like it is working. Hello, how's everyone doing? Good to see so many people in the chat. Sorry for the 3-minute delay. Hello, Samantha. How's it going today? Looks like the YouTube is actually going to show for the chat box. I'm gonna actually, yeah. Hello, everybody. And let me make sure we go live on Instagram as well. Good to see so many people. We have Arts and Naps, Squeaky. Hello. Ribblr Fiber, good to see you. Yeah, for everyone here now, good to see everyone. Thanks for, I don't know what happened when I was trying to get this all set up, but it's been too long. I hope everyone's doing well. We have a lot of fun things today. Let me know how the music volume sounds for everyone's ears. And yeah, we're really excited today. We have a few giveaways actually, going over some things that are happening, really going over in full the big playoff campaign that we did. So I hope everyone had fun who participated in that, and those who did not, I hope you had fun just like, you know, keeping up with it. Music volume was good. Hello, Olive. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Starlet. I really appreciate it. Kuzi, thank you so much. Actually, we kind of have like the person of the hour in chat, so thanks for already being here. So on top of the campaigns, we also have a really fun interview happening with an amazing artist coming on today. You've probably seen her in the scene, you know, via TikTok, Instagram, all those things. So yeah, would love to hear. If anyone, I hope you all have a project as well. This is definitely not a crafting stream, but at Ribblr, we definitely encourage creativity. So if you want to work on something while you're chatting or just watching, we'd love to have you. Hello, Olivia. Hello, Matson. For everyone on Instagram, we are streaming over on Ribblr, so you can open up the Ribblr app and the Ribblr browser to come check out the show. This is my first live I've seen, says Olive. Well, we really appreciate having you here today. Hope you feel welcome. We definitely love seeing your name pop up in chat, so thanks for being here. Wooly, good to see you. Happy belated birthday. We also have another amazing designer that works closely with us, whose birthday was yesterday. So Wooly Amigurumis just had their birthday yesterday, so hope you're doing good. Karamitra, good to see you. Hello, welcome to the chat. Happy to have you here today. Aaron Rose Craftco, I can't even see the chat. If you're on Ribblr, you should be able to see it. I don't know why it wouldn't be showing up for you. Try refreshing your page. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, Matson. Yes, you as well. For everyone on Instagram, we are streaming on Ribblr, so make sure to open up your Ribblr app and your Ribblr browser to come check us out. You can see it actually at the very top of the page, so yeah. Heaven Star, good to see you. Thanks for coming on by today. Happy to have you here today. Hexahue, yay, Hexahue. Excited for you to be here as well. Thanks so much for your time. I know everyone's busy, but this is always such a fun way to spend our Fridays with all of you. Me and the team always look forward to doing these streams, so thanks everyone for being such positive energies in the chat. Nats fan for life, good to see you. Happy to have you here today. Yeah, so we have a lot going on. So let's jump right on into it. And of course, always feel free to chat. I'll try to get to it. Hope everyone's enjoying the purple lighting as well. Very on brand, I reckon. So the very first thing that I want to go over, that's actually really exciting. As you all know, we have our postcards that are available on the Ribblr site. You know, you have to feed Ribbit every day, and after a streak, you're able to spin the wheel for a chance to win the postcard. However, now you can we can now set these as giveaways. So in chat today, if you type in a purple heart, we'll kind of come back to this a few times, but now if you type in a purple heart, you have a chance to win a postcard. If you haven't already won this month's postcard for November, this will be the only time you can win it via giveaway. And look how cute it is. And it shows up on your account. You'll have it forever as a badge too. So really cool. Hello, Katavadora Margie. Good to see you. Hello. Everyone on Instagram. We are streaming on Twitch, or on not Twitch, or kind of. We are streaming on the Ribblr app. So if you want to open up Ribblr on the app or the browser, you can definitely come on by and check out everything on screen. Have a few giveaways going on today and talking campaigns. Happy birthday, almost birthday, Margie. Happy almost 55th. Amazing. I hope you come join us on Ribblr. Okay, a lot of giveaways. Cool. I'll actually show you where it's at on Ribblr, so you can have your postcard. But thank you everyone for participating. Oh my gosh. So it'll be completely random. We'll be picking, well, by random, we'll be picking the winner after the stream. So definitely keep an eye out for your inboxes as well. Excited to have all of you participate. And this won't be the only giveaway today, so really excited about that as well. Okay, so that's that. We'll come back to this. Thanks everyone for being so enthusiastic. So, as we know, the big sales are happening all across the board. Amazon's already got their deals going on, so you can actually find the Yummy Friends discount right now. If the Yummy Friends kit was something that you were interested in grabbing, typically it's $30 USD, but for now, right now, you can actually get it for $10 off for $20 on Amazon. So definitely make sure to check that out. If we have a team member, we might see a listing here in the chat, but really appreciate everyone who's tagged Yummy Friends, especially the Yummy Friends World account. So thank you everyone for being so excited about it, and you probably see me when you open the kit, so hello again. And then on top of that, we have a lot of designers and a lot of designers, sellers who are going to be participating in our Black Friday event as well as our Cyber Monday event. So definitely keep your eyes peeled come the end of next week after the holidays. A lot of amazing patterns, plenty of bundles. So, definitely save up some of your money. Even $20 for Black Friday, Cyber Monday is going to get you super far. I myself also have a bundle that will be involved for my Winter Amigurumi bundle. So, gotta get on payday. I want to get my hubby one still. Yes, definitely. I feel like a lot of workplaces should just pay everyone on these big commercial holidays. Yes, there we are. So you can see the Yummy Friends listing on Amazon. Only $20 right now, so it's a great deal. And if you yourself are not interested in doing the kits, it's also a great gift for those coming up. December is like right around the corner. So if someone that has expressed that they want to get into crocheting, this is a really great quick kit, because after you're done with it, you're not just done forever. You're thrown right into the Ribblr ecosystem. They can come join the shows. They have all the resources that we have offered on the site. So you can grab your kit today, and we hope to see what you make with it. And we have the 3 options. We have the cow, the turtle, and the ice cream. So really exciting about that. With that out of the way, let's go over the big campaign that we did. So we had the Ribblr Playoffs, which was super fun. For the past 2 weeks, we had 5 designers who had exclusive patterns on Ribblr, and the community got to round up and create these patterns and create journals. And for the community that won, got a big prize for their community. So five $100 gift cards are going out, and 5 $50 gift cards are going out to the community. As we see here, we actually had over 200 journals being submitted. So actually absurd. We love to see it. We were all really excited to see so many journals coming in. The community is so awesome to rile up behind everybody. And we didn't, although the winning community, you can see here who did win, 90 journals, which is honestly incredible. But yeah, so we wanted to make sure because everyone put time and effort into it. So today we'll be announcing winners also for all the other communities who didn't win but put effort into it. So everyone has a chance to also win a $50 gift card as well. Winners will be announced on screen, but we'll be messaging you as a team member to be able to get your gift card, or if you are the winner, or let your friends know. So we'll be going over that. Hello everybody on Instagram. We are streaming on the Ribblr app and browser. So if you want to check out everything that is on screen, we're going to be going over some winners for the campaign. And then we are going to be doing an awesome interview with a great designer. So definitely open up your Ribblr app or your Ribblr browser and come check us out. Snugglebug says, Ribblr is how I learned to read crochet patterns, and now I've started selling the things I've been... Oh, amazing, Snugglebug. We would love to see you come join the chat on Ribblr.com or open up the app. Rue says, my husband's job is giving 1 week off for Christmas, but it's not paid, so we have to use PTO. Oh, well, that's a whole different conversation. That's not really giving anyone a week off. Is that legal? What the heck? Okay, anyways, we won't go over that. I need to get rid of yarn. Well, Christmas presents are the best source. Christmas presents are, yes. And then come January, you know, that's when you can replenish and have a bunch of new things for yarn. Yes, it was super fun. Thank you everyone who participated. Thank you so much, Cloudly. Really appreciate you thinking that. Sparkling Pineapple, good to see you. Crochet Cat Lady, thanks for participating. Bean the Platypus, hello. Yes, Arts and Naps. We saw you went really hard and were making all your things. So really cool to see that happening. Thanks so much for being such an awesome team sport. Yes, we agree, Starlit. Yeah, oh, yes. So, yeah, we're really happy to make sure everyone feels like they were involved. Although we have one winner, this was a community event. And as a community, we really are all winners. So thank you everyone for making this November so much fun. So let's go over them. As you see, we have, these are the 5 patterns on screen that were involved. So we're gonna go over those and announce the winners, so hang tight. So our very first entry was from Mahal Made Co. with these lovely overall crochet patterns. So these are really fun because you can create these overalls for like collectibles or dolls. And as you see here, we have all the journals on the side. Oh, they're so cute. You have the one with the... I hope everyone can see that okay. So, like, we have the one... Like, if you have a stuffed animal, perfect. We love to see this. Aw, this is so cute. I like the little smiley faces as well. And if you are in chat and you did participate, let me know in chat and we'll make sure to pull you up on screen as well. We're excited to have you part of us, Sparkling Pineapple. Thanks so much for being here today. Oh, this one's cute too. Look at the the creative pants. That's super fun. So you can make these for your collectibles. And these patterns, although they currently are still free as today is the last day for the campaign. So if you want to grab these, now is definitely the time. And yeah, so these are the patterns. They look amazing. There were 7 journals. Oh, Arts and Naps is in chat. Thank you so much for joining on this one. This is cute. I like the little overalls with the pocket. Sweet. And so the winner for this this community is Ami Mommy Makes. So congratulations to that creator. Thanks so much for joining in. And the winner for this one is, oh, the one we already clicked. So the bear. This is really cute. And these were all picked at random as well. So except for our winner who got to choose. So we're really excited about these. So these are amazing. Congratulations to Ami Mommy Makes. Keep an eye out for your inbox if you are here, and you'll be able to get your $50 gift card. So excited for that. So congratulations. Yeah, cheese inside the pocket. That's really creative, Arts and Naps. You want to make one for your niece's dolls? The pattern is free currently. On to the next. We have a Tulip Yarn Crafts. Let's see here if this would load for my computer. So Tulip Yarn had this amazing pattern, Remy the Rat. This is really, really cute. Really well made. This stitching is incredible. And this had quite a few journals, but there's a lot of cute ones here, as you can see going down the list here. Oh, look how cute these are. Okay, so this one got kind of like the blanket plush yarn treatment, so really cute here. Arts and Naps, once again. Squeaky did the snowman first. Okay, I'll have to make sure we get you in there. This is so cute too. Congratulations, Arts and Naps. You were going hard with these, so love to see it. Oh, look at the little cheese. So cute. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. We are going to be ending the Instagram live. So if you are on the Instagram, definitely make sure to come over on the Ribblr app / Ribblr browser to come out check out the show. Actually, maybe we'll just leave it. Well, why not? Why not? I take it back. So yeah, this is really cute. Oh my gosh, look at the cheese. Okay, the product photography is also so cute as well. So the winner for Tulip Yarn and their community is Neko Musume. So congratulations to them. It looks like this is the winner. Oh, that's so cute. Everyone has such great photography. So really great job, everybody. And if you just started, but you didn't have the motivation to finish, you can always continue on. Although the playoff event is over, that is totally okay. On to the next, we are going to be looking at woolly amigurumis. Let's see here. And Woolly had the Puffy the Snow Mallow, so a marshmallow snowman. 28 journals, amazing. Congratulations to them. A lot of patterns here. Oh, these are so cute. For mine, it's gonna go up in my tree. I don't have it on me actually right now. It's already like up. But these are so cute. I really like it. It's so fun to look at these journals, and thank you everyone for participating, because for the artists, this is actually really helpful to them, because you know, when you go to a listing, having a bunch of journals / reviews really does make sales easier. And this is supporting an artist in an indirect way, but it's a really amazing way to do it. Oh, these are so cute. I like the... It's funny. They're so cute. Why is everyone's hat turned out so much better than mine? That's what I don't understand. Did anyone here... Do we have anyone in chat who wants me to pull theirs up? I don't blame you. Yes, woolly patterns are the best, being the platypus. I agree. Oh, Rue also made one. Okay, okay. Let's see if we can find your name in here. If you made one, unless it's... Oh, here we go. Ribblr Fiber is in the chat. Look how cute this one is. Aw. So quaint, so simple. I love it. So great job with that. And the winner for Woolly Amigurumi's community is Milknap. So congratulations to Milknap. Let's make sure we find theirs in here. Oh, we actually already clicked this one. Congratulations, this is really cute. I love the little scarf on here. Highly recommend putting these up for your Christmas trees as well, if you have those up. Amazing little ornaments, love to see it. And for everyone on Instagram, we are going over our campaign, so definitely come check out Ribblr on the Ribblr app or Ribblr browser. So congratulations to all those who joined Woolly. We'll be messaging you on the back end for your $50 gift card, so congratulations. Next, we are going to be looking at Rachel Crochet Cafe's Chubby Cardinal. Really cute, you know, very... like circular. We'd love to see that. Always a big fan of those. Hello, Crocheting with Claire. Let me just make sure. I want to say how many. So 34 journals for this one. This is really cute. Look at all these little cardinals here. So like some technical difficulties on that journal. I'm not sure what happened here. But yeah, these are all so cute. We have a cardinal here from Roots of Dreams. Do you have anyone in chat who wants me to pull theirs up? Let me know. Yeah, I really like the cardinal. It's really cute. Yeah, it's so cute. Chubby, that's the word for it. They're really cute. So as you can see here. Oh, look at them all. It's a whole army of them. And the winner for Rachel Crochet, Audalos Flow. Oh yeah, this is really nice. In the tree. This is actually superb. We love to see this. So the winner for this campaign, hello Mohamed, good to see you. For the winner for this campaign is Autoless Flow. Okay, that worked out perfectly. Congratulations to you. Yay! Happy a chatter won one of these. Yes, this was an awesome photo and it wasn't in vain. So we'll definitely make sure that we are sending you your $50 gift card as well. Congratulations. I'm so glad you were here for this. Okay, cool. Great to see that. So on to the next, or on to the last, really. So there was a winner here, of course, and it was pretty easy to identify, pretty popular, but the 3-in-1 Sproutling Friends by Asphodel Crochet was the winner with 90 journals, which is massive. I think it was because there was options here as well, so that makes a difference, but yeah, they're all really cute. Love to see all these being made. We'll go through these, and since this community did win, there are going to be 10 winners that we'll be going over. So actually, let me make sure I'm on the next one. Yeah, as you can see here, we even posted one to our Instagram yesterday, just featuring some journals because everyone deserves some recognition. But yeah, there are so cute. I love the photography here. Yes, I made a little cat. Cloudly Crochet made one. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, look, the little scribbles are so cute. I actually did the scribbles in my book too. I really like that editing form. So we had Squeaky and Cloudly. Okay. And while I'm going through these, of course, you can also take a look. And you're also allowed to open these up. These are all public, so you can also go through these as well. So Squeaky made this one with the little, oh, this is so cute. Hi, Cat, good to see you. Okay, so Squeaky's is showing here. Thanks for being here in chat to show this off. Hello, honestly, Aiden, how's it going? And for everyone on Instagram, we are going through some amazing journals, so if you want to open up that Ribblr app to come check out the show, come hang out with us today. And Cloudly. I really enjoy looking at all these. There's so many in here. And then if we do have Koozie in the chat, we're gonna have to, it's gonna be a slight delay for when the interview starts, so I'm so sorry. Oh, I think we already clicked here. Oh yeah, this is so good, Cloudly. Good job. Great job with that. Hello, Mulberry Lane. Good to see you. How's it going today? Happy to have you here. And so the winners for this one are, so we have 10. And so 5 people will be winning a $100 gift card and 5 people will be winning the $50 gift card. And here are all the winners. We have Crochet Mago, Atelier by Cafe, Julia, Eggsberry Studio, Cloudly won. Congratulations, Cloudly. Ella Crochet 21, Crochet by Stay Kid, Orico, Lolo Cloud, and Miri Crochets. Unfortunately, we won't have time to go over all of these, but we did go over a few of them already. So here's one of them. This one won as well, and they did all 3, so really cute. So congratulations to all the winners there. This cat pattern was the first one I made for the playoffs. Oh, you did such a great job, though. You did all of them, yeah? Arts and Apps? Yay, so if you are in chat, you will be getting a message from a team member with your gift card to use however you wish. So really cool. Congratulations to everyone who won. And that is... Oh, Rue is also in here. Oh, look at... They got the plushie design. Really cute. So congratulations to everyone who joined in on this. The winners will be messaged, whether it be today or by Monday. So congratulations. We really appreciate all of you as a community for coming together, helping these designers have these reviews and visuals. We really appreciate it. Always a ton of fun. We didn't quite know how a journal event was going to go, but y'all really definitely proved us that we have a really creative community. So thank you everybody involved. So yeah, that's it for this. If you have any questions about the event, or you want to let the team know how it all ran or how you felt about it, definitely let us know in the community section post. Would love to hear feedback, or even if you want to leave feedback in the chat here, it will exist for us and we'll be going back over it. So yeah, let us know, and we really appreciate the Ribblr community. We hope to see you for the next one, and if you want to, if you're a designer, maybe we have you involved too. So thank you, and also if you're a designer who is part of it, thank you for being involved as well. You'll be getting an email from me too. So that's it for the sharing of the campaign. That means the Instagram live ends. So thank you everyone on Instagram for joining us. We are going to be having an interview, so if you want to come over to the Ribblr app or Ribblr show, we'd love to see you over there. Take care now. All right. You really enjoy the Styles event. Yeah, it was cool to like kind of like moderate and check out. But now we are on to the next thing of our live stream. And today we are going to be having an amazing guest, Koozie Crochet, Koozie's going to be coming on to here. Koozie Crafts, my bad. That was like, yeah, I see the crochet and that's what I'm seeing. So Koozie Crafts is here, going to be joining us. If you don't know her, she is an amazing crochet designer, and she also live streams as well. So I imagine we won't be having a very shy interview today. And she's super awesome today. Yara the Yeti is also up for a giveaway. So if you want to type in the snowflake emoji in chat, you can you'll have a chance to win Yara the Yeti as a free pattern. It'll be sent directly to you. So feel free to type in a snowflake in chat, and we'll be having our guest here momentarily. So we'll give you a moment to do that. I'm in for a treat, Being the Platypus says. That's so funny. Hello, Cats Rule 64. Thanks so much for coming on by today. Really excited to have you here for your first time. Glad you can make it here. All right, we got 2 folks who are entered the giveaway. Thank you, Cats Rules. Oh, we have a lot of them. Okay, never mind. My chat just like stopped. Okay, so, and if you have any questions for Koozie, let them know. You can put them in the chat as well. We'll be going over, well, we had already like some interview questions, but we do have a rapport, so we will probably be talking about anything and everything. So really excited to have this designer on board, and we will jump right on into it. Thank you everyone for participating. That's a lot of giveaways. Okay. Let's calm down. No, I'm kidding. Don't calm down. But thank you so much for your enthusiasm. All right. So whenever our guest is ready, let me send a message. Feel free to don't miss your chance for the giveaway. How did she start designing? Good question. That is going to be one of them. Bye, Squeaky. Take care. Have a good one. And then the music is going to be off. Okay. Sweet. All right, our guest is here, so we're gonna get them all situated, make sure we have no technical difficulties, so let's let her rip. Hello.
I don't see you yet.
Let me adjust that.
Okay.
Do you see me now?
Okay. Yes.
You do see me?
Yes. Okay. I'm also like, I have the stream comments up on Ribblr too, so like I want to be able to read the comments too.
An official streamer would do that, so.
I know. So it's like I'm watching us like in like a couple seconds behind.
Not too trippy that it's distracting, but hello, thanks for coming on by, and just make sure chat, can everyone hear our guest, just to make sure. You never, I think on my end it looks like it should be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so actually let me make sure that we're coming on by. Sure, chat, can everyone hear?
I can hear it.
Our guest, just to make cool. Okay, perfect. So hello, welcome to the stream. I want you to introduce yourself, but I do want to ask.
Okay.
Because my team member brought it. I've been calling you Koozie for so long.
Yeah.
Is it Koozie or is it Cozy?
It's Koozie.
Okay.
This is a good conversation to have because it's my last name is Koozius. So I love play on words. Like all of my patterns are plays on words. Like Mac the Mallard. Like I love alliteration. So Koozie Crafts and I also was like in the army, and my last name obviously Kuzius, and everyone's like, I don't know how to say your name, so I'm just gonna say Kuzi. So like it's just kind of stuck.
Aww.
So here we are, Kuzi Crafts. So
perfect. Well, how about, since it looks like you do have a fan club here already, but for those of you who don't know, well deserved. For those of you who don't know you, will you introduce yourself? Like no one knows you here.
I feel like I have to go read my like website bio because this is like the hardest question ever because I never know how to explain myself. But
oh no, I guess she went to go check the website. I think she should be back here. Let me make sure.
Panic.
All right, you're back.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Was that me or was that you?
I don't know. It just like disappeared.
Oh, strange. Okay. Well, you're back, so I'm not sure.
Hello. Okay. Hi. I'll try it again. Let's not jinx it this time.
Okay.
I'm Leah of Kuzi Crafts. I go by Kuzi, Leah, the crazy yarn lady, the crazy cat lady. I started crocheting during COVID. It was my COVID hobby. I grew up knitting, and I was like so scared and like embarrassed about it because it was at that time where like everyone was like, ew, the weird art kid, like knitting isn't cool. Like makeup's cooler. So I was always like really shy and like scared to like share it with people. So fast forward to COVID, I taught myself how to crochet, and I really haven't dropped the hook since. I was still in the army while I started crocheting, and I was just like doing it in my off time because I was like a government worker and they just gave us so much time. So like then started the yarn collection and then all of that. And I got out of the army shortly after, and then I got pregnant with my son, which like the whole postpartum thing kind of kick-started me into like content creation because everyone's like, sleep when the baby sleeps. And I was like, I don't sleep. Like I can't take naps. Like I can't do that. So I would just crochet, and I hated TikTok for a really long time. I hated it. I was like, I hate trends. I won't do it. Everyone was talking about TikTok this, TikTok that. And I was like, no, I don't want to. And then my husband was like, you should maybe just do it. And then I did. And I like, I don't know if it was like a lucky, right when the algorithm on TikTok was like really good, where everybody was like, everyone was growing, everybody was seeing everybody, and it was more fun and less like Amazon ads everywhere.
Yeah.
But I like posted a video right after I started my account, and I like hit 1,000 followers by the end of the week.
Wow.
And then I was like, maybe I should just go live. Because I was at that time, like I was watching other people on like Twitch or TikTok, and I was like, I think I want to do that. So I just like started turning the camera on.
Yeah, then
and I just like, and it just kind of kept going, and I haven't stopped. And I haven't stopped collecting yarn. I haven't stopped collecting cats, and I'm your resident crazy cat yarn lady, I guess.
Hey, you're definitely turning the like stereotype into like a more fresh, modern, take to it.
It's fun.
There's a
Let them call us grandmas.
Yeah.
Let us call them the grandmas or the grandpas, I should say.
Well, you definitely do have a picturesque like yarn wall behind you, so the collection is definitely a collector. Do you collect other things besides yarn, or is this like your first collector thing?
You're setting me up for this.
No. Oh, can we explain to the chat what we are looking at?
So I am just like a collector by nature. That's like my personality type. Mm-hmm. I collect squishmallows, and like other assorted plushies. And then that kind of spun me into starting to design squishmallow inspired plushies. Mm-hmm. Because I ran out of room on top of all my yarn cabinets. So I'm like, I might as well just like make them to sell them instead. Yeah, same kind of like enjoyment there.
Yeah, you are a plushie. I always thought I was like really into plushies, but I've like felt like I'm you make me feel like small because of it. I'm like, oh my gosh, so because not everyone's making plushies for a living, so it's
Yeah.
that's really
It's
cool.
weird. It's weird. It's weird to say it out loud. It still feels like very imposter syndrome-y because it's like, do I do that? Do I really get to sit and play with yarn all day?
Well, it came from a lot of hard work. It's not like you were just gifted
Yeah.
it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's amazing that you were, been able to turn, like, it's something because I know I will never experience postpartum like, a lot of childbearing people can, but it's really
Right.
cool when people are able to turn kind of something that may not be a positive into something so amazing. Like you're so lively, your stream and community is so, like enthusiastic and exciting, and a lot of excitement for you just to be here today. So thank you for bringing everybody, and everywhere
Of
you go
course.
is happy. So we really do
I
appreciate it.
hope so. Like that's the goal. Like I purposely picked out this shirt today. Do what makes you happy because like my I guess tagline. I gotta start like making some merch or something. But like
True.
make what makes you happy. Like point blank. Period. Like you will never see like 7 of the same thing in like my vendor booths or anything like that. Like I just love to make, and I love
Right.
to like let the creativity go where it wants to go.
Yeah, speaking of happy, your work like it kind of personifies that, like the faces that you choose and stuff.
Mm.
Do you have like the one that you show on stuff? Do you have any examples on you at this very moment of like the
Oh,
mouth
I
and the
always have
faces?
something. I always have something.
Cool.
So I actually have to like, I have to have just like tote bags around my room because I just like make and finish things so quickly or just randomly. But
Oh, so cute. Oh
this
my
is the little
gosh.
shrimp. If my camera will figure it out. This is one of my patterns. I was probably gonna start working on it like halfway through, but
Aw.
Squishmallow inspired, where it has like the round plump body,
Right.
and then
But
just like
the
the giant
face.
eyes, the happy faces.
Is
I love that.
that felt that it's like being used for it?
Yes. So they're felt, and then ADH Crafted is the maker. She's amazing. Like she deals with me like ordering like 50 of these at a time. Like she's my girl. She's amazing.
Oh, oh my
But
gosh.
yeah,
And the mouth is so good.
I love the personalities that they like all have, and they're all like different. Like here's a big shrimp,
Oh my
and he's
gosh. Oh, that is
kind of like
so
a little
cute.
sad. He's a little sad, but he's still cute and happy.
Oh my gosh. That's actually so cute. I love that is there I can't think at the top of my head anyone doing it that same way in like the scene, at least like not as like prolific as yours, but is
Well,
it
see, and like that was kind of the goal. Like I've always been very like I've been crocheting since that was 2021 when I really like branded myself. I think I've been crocheting since 2020, but like I started to brand myself in 21, and um I started with a design, and I wanted to design, but then I was kind of like I didn't feel like I was ready for it.
mm,
Like looking back, I definitely like wasn't ready for it, and I was just kind of like at the bottom of my heart, like I always want to be like me.
right.
And it doesn't feel like me to like do what everybody else is doing,
Mm-hmm.
which obviously like in this world, like there's so many different designers and like so many different facets of like just design. It's almost impossible to find something that's not happening already. So like
Yeah,
I've just
yeah.
been trying to like find a way that like feels like me, feels original enough, and like makes me happy to keep making.
Right.
So like I've borrowed the Squishmallow kind of persona, but I've made it mine.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm like I can see the inspiration, but I would never be like, oh, it's a like it's
Yeah.
come like ripping it off or anything. So that's really cool that
Yeah.
you're able to find that. So, like, what was like the timeline from? So you started in 2020, you started
Mm-hmm.
crocheting, and then like what was like the switch in your brain from I'm gonna do this as like a leisure thing to I'm gonna look for my style and like make this
Right.
intentional.
I think for me it was just like time and just like being within the community and like seeing the different like little communities like within,
Right.
because like there's, you know, there's the small like acrylic yarn amigurumi type style, which I would consider you to be in,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the jumbo, the plushy yarn, the thick
Yeah.
fluffy stuff, right? And then like within that there's certain types of plushies, like Woolly in the chat earlier. Her style is so specific to her. Like
I know.
every time I see it, I'm like, I know that's a Woolly. Like I know that's a Woolly pattern, and I love that. Like I just like I crave that like originality and like like I don't know if it would be like chaos, but like brandability to like not fit in.
Mm-hmm.
Because like within like me learning like crochet and like finding myself throughout the crochet like community and like how I wanted to be within my own brand and entity, it was like, well, everybody is doing this, so maybe I should do this. And I was like, but I don't like doing that.
Mm.
So like I you know, almost mimicking, you know, what you see, which is very normal for people who are trying to start something. Like I would, you know, try and do, you know, some simple patterns, and then I would, you know, I would do a lot of pattern tests and try to like fit in with the trends, and then I was like, I just don't like it.
Well, that's like pretty much like what you're told online to do is follow,
Yeah.
follow
Right.
the trends, follow this, and
Right.
it's good that you had that, and for everyone in chat, that's like a really great thing that Leah's talking about is, following and doing all that stuff and like being hyper vigilant that you want to be different. It goes a long way. There's like nothing more satisfying than a designer than having a style that like people can automatically like clock you with. So that's really amazing.
Right.
So okay, so you like were working on that. You were actively looking for a style. What was what was like the push to finally be like, I want to make money off of this. I want to sell. I want to like put.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put myself in a position where I'm gonna get critiqued, right? That's kind of scary for your art.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the push for that?
I think it was kind of my just like my background. Like we're not gonna get into like any of my trauma dumping, but like a lot of my people who know me like know that I'm very open about my past. I'm very open about like my mental health and like how I feel and like how I got here has a lot to do with a lot of like negativity in my past. Like I went through postpartum depression and anxiety and like all of that, which turned into like now I have an ADHD diagnosis, which like all of a sudden is like, oh my gosh, like my world makes sense now. And like I understand how I can like function day to day a lot better, and like I can actually structure myself, which in the past I couldn't do.
Right.
And jumping back onto like my past, like I've always felt like I have this like deep need to like be independent and support myself just based on how I grew up. So like becoming a stay-at-home mom, for any of my stay-at-home parents out there, I know they'll understand that like it's so weird to have to give up being able to provide for yourself. So
Yes.
like I've always had that like drive, like, oh, I have to do it myself, like I have to be able to support myself. And while I'm not at a point where I mean obviously the goal for any business is to be self-sufficient, right? Paying your bills, doing that. I'm in a unique position where like my husband, love him dearly, is still the sole provider of like the house bills and like our day-to-day family financing, but like I'm able to fully finance my own business.
Yay.
Right? So like I can, like, all the crazy yarn hauls I'm taking from Koozie Crafts money. Like I'm not taking from the groceries money, right? So like it's not in a sense where like, oh, I'm making big money, I'm selling out the world, but like y'all are paying for like my breakfast runs when I drop off my toddler in the morning at daycare. Like I get my Dunkin' Donuts a couple times a week, and if I want to get a new Squishmallow, I can get a new Squishmallow. And like that's always been the goal, is like it's not a waste if it funds itself, right? So like that
Right.
was always kind of the goal. And then like anything else is like, I had a really good show in August. So I was like, treated my husband to a tattoo,
Oh,
treated
nice.
myself to a tattoo kind of thing.
Of course.
So right. So like it's been really fun to be able to do that, and like, I don't have to feel like I'm taking away from the family. So that was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
just like my push. I always felt like I just needed to do something. And then I eventually was just like, I'm just, I hit the 10K mark, and it was back when Premier Yarns used to have like you have to hit 10,000 followers on a social media account to be able to apply for the affiliate program. And I was always really interested in affiliate marketing, but only affiliate marketing on like an honest forefront. Like, I will never promote something I've never used before. I will never promote anything that like I don't like. And I think a lot of my followers have noticed that, because there was some stuff with Premier Yarns, and I was like, I need to wait to see how this, pans out before I decide I'm ready to start promoting them again. And, like I'm always going to be like me and myself and morals first, which like was really hard to do for a long time, because everybody wants to be happy, and like, like a lot of creators don't show everybody the full truth, which that's absolutely fine. Like everybody deserves to have privacy, even if they do post their life online. But it's just, I decided that I wanted to give everybody the full me.
Right.
And like that's kind of been like my big transition into like, I'm doing this gung-ho full force like all this year. I was thinking about it yesterday as I was reading through the questions you sent. This has been like my first full year of like truly putting full-time direct focus into this, because my toddler started full-time pre-K daycare in January. So like this has been like a first full year of like, I get home and from 9 to 4, it's me and the yarn. It's me and the camera. It's whatever I feel like I want it to be.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, congratulations. That's like not easy to like put a full, like a year of like your whole like heart into it. And I'm glad that you're starting to like, you are seeing so many like results and progress. And as a third person, it, I get to like benefit from it. Your streams are fun. It's like always a great time to like see your work pop up online. So thanks for sharing that all with us. And it's very admirable. I'm sure a lot of people in chat feel that way too. And from everything you're saying, it's like, I'm sure a lot of people are picking apart on like what are you exactly? So you're a streamer, you do markets, you sell patterns. Will you let people kind of know like because you're so multifaceted, like what do you offer? Like what are you offering to the world at the moment?
Oh my god! Like, see, I don't even like. I always just say like, I'm just here, like I'm just doing it. But I guess I started with markets, right? Because there came a point where I was like, I've been making too many things, and now I got buckets of plushies all over the place. And I think a lot of people who really enjoy amigurumi can like relate to that. Like, there comes a point where you're like, I don't have enough people to give these to anymore. And I did one show. I was still living in Georgia at the time, and it was like maybe a $30-$40 booth. I'd been to, it was like a farmer's market. I'd been to it before. Like I liked being there. So I was like, what do I got to lose? Like, I just got to get rid of some of these before we move in a couple months. And I did that, and I really enjoyed it. It was a good time. And I just kind of like, I was like, I'm going to keep doing that. And then we moved up to Maryland a couple months later, and it was a really good way for me to like get to know people around here, because moving to a brand new state, like my husband's in the military, so like we don't have a choice, like we got a couple options, and this is where we landed. So I had to figure out how to like get to know people and dive into this, scene. So I started, my first year I was here, so this is year 2. So last year I did a market. I did 1 to 2 markets every single month for almost the entire year. I think it was like February to December. I did 1 or 2 a month.
Wow.
And then I was kind of like, I don't know about that anymore. I think I just got like, I got peopled out. I just like overcommitted a little bit because it was exciting and like, it was going really well. Like the economy was in a good place there, which matters, unfortunately, when it comes to like selling things in person or online. So like it was just a really good time. I made a lot of connections, a lot of things. And then this year rolls around and I'm like, okay, this is business time. And actually, before I forget, I'm really squirrely. So like I go on one train and then I forget about the other train waiting at the station. But it's so bad. Everybody memes on me on my streams. I have like channel point redemptions that are like, it says squirrel or like one of my cats being a weirdo. It's funny. We like to laugh at ourselves. If you can't laugh at yourself, content creation is probably not for you.
True. Yeah, after you get past the like cringe part, then it becomes laughter.
Yeah, you just gotta like, oh well.
Yeah, you know? Totally.
But when I started posting, I was just kind of like, my goal was to sell things to people online.
Yeah.
And I ended up with like a bunch of crocheters, which was fine, right? But it's not super easy to sell crocheters crochet things because they can do it themselves.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of like, I was kind of like, it's not really the audience. I was like, that wasn't the original goal. And then I was kind of like, I think I'm going to pivot, right?
Okay.
Because I started doing a lot of pattern tests. So like I made more connections with designers and other crocheters and it just kind of kept building and building. And then as I saw my numbers were, climbing, I was like, I think most of you guys are crocheters, which is cool. But like, you're not going to buy my scrunchies.
Right.
Because you can make your own. So I like pivoted, and that's when I started. I was like, I think I want to try designing.
Yeah.
And my first ever design was like a blueberry.
Cute.
I think it's like it was one of those things where like I was just excited to do something.
Yeah.
And I didn't really do a lot of research of like, oh, there's hundreds of blueberry patterns out there. Like I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything original. There was nothing new about this. Except for the fact that maybe I had 4 different sizes and I stacked them in a pyramid and it was okay.
That's cool. Yeah.
It was cute. It was cute, but I was like, I look back on it now and I was like, anybody can make a circle. Nobody, like, not that nobody needs a pattern for it, but I was like, that's not representative of like how I do things now. Mm-hmm. So that like got shelved. And then I started my like original attempt into my Pudgy Buddies line, which is what I consider all of like my plushies now. I call them the Pudgy Buddies.
Okay, cool. Cool.
So I started Pudgy Buddies V1, which is Otis the owl and Puff the penguin. And can I go get it? I know exactly where my OG prototype is.
Yeah, absolutely. Feel free.
Okay, I just like, it's a really cool way to like see
visualize it. I'll hold down the 4 with the chat. So what she grabs that. Thank you everyone for being so respectful and kind. I do see the comments on the side, so it's really great to see people talking to one another and talking. Hi, Ami Mommy Makes. Good to see you. You actually won one of the campaign giveaways, so you'll be getting a message from a team member. And she's back. Let's hear it. Let's visualize.
Hold on. I think I have an owl in one of these bags. So like this is.
Oh, feel free. I'm just talking to chat here. Looks like we have other parents in the chat that definitely feel this, have some similar feelings how you were sharing. Yeah, it's so interesting with market creators because like I did one market and then I was kind of like, this isn't really the lifestyle for me. So it's funny, people always like seem to deviate away from markets, but I do respect those who like continue to do it. Like those like the big ones.
It's intense. Markets are intense. It's a really heavy like it's all day. Like most of them are like all day, and then you have to be in like people go zone. Like you got to be ready to sell yourself all day. And it's like, it can really like knock you out. So this is the original Otis the owl.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
Like
Oh,
This is what I would call like very understuffed, just like floppity woppity. But this was the original. My son sleeps with him in his room,
Aw. It's
which
so
so cute.
it's so
But
interesting to see a project by you without the like big ol' eyes.
I know, like who was she? And then this is it's not an owl, but this is Puff. They have the same body. So this is the rework. So obviously he's bigger. This is a completely different yarn, but like I really worked on like my color changing, like my
Mm-hmm.
shaping, and just like I got more intentional about what I was doing. Um, so this is the glow up.
Yeah, I
But
definitely see the glow up.
I did Puff and Otis, and then like I think I sold 8 copies. So I was really baby. I was really baby on my social media, but like I was so excited about it. It was so exciting. I was so happy. And then I just kind of like lost the energy for it. And
Like
I don't know if I don't know what
pattern
happened. Like
for
I
like
just
pattern designing, you mean?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Like I just kind of like fell off. I was like, I don't feel like I don't know if it was like I didn't get the like online validation that like
Oh
I
yeah.
needed from it or like what. Not that like I need the validation anymore. Like very secure in myself now, but like when you start, it's always a numbers game. Like you always want to see the numbers, but like over time, I've just kind of been like, no, it's okay. Like I know I have my consistent crew,
Yeah.
and like those people mean like so much more to me than like
A
going
single
viral
sale.
on
You're right,
TikTok or
right. Yeah.
something like that. Like I don't want to go viral. Like icky. Like the icky people come out when you go viral. But I
Unfortunately.
know everyone thinks it's the goal, but it's really not. Like consistency and community is like it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah,
But
that's actually important for you to say, I think. I'll touch upon that just because I feel strongly about that
yeah,
too. Like going viral is cool, like of course, but
yeah,
you come out of like after the peak of going viral, you come out kind of like a worse person because
yeah,
you're always chasing that high. You get comments that you would have never received before, so you're like overthinking, and it's all around. I don't know if
yeah,
it's a net positive, net negative, but
yeah.
it's an experience for sure.
It's definitely a little of both. Like my first time going viral was because I went to this really large Joann's out in Georgia.
Uh huh.
Oh my god, I can't remember what the city is, but like if you go on my TikTok and sort to most popular, it's still my top video.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
it went viral because so I'm driving by myself and there's two big stores. It's the big green Joann's and then there's the big orange Home Depot, right?
Right.
And my silly goofy self, the intro to the video was like I just drove by the largest Joann's because I thought it was a Home Depot. And everybody just lit me up in the comments.
Oh
How do you how do
no.
you mess those up? Orange and green are two different colors and you call it like I was just being flamed. Just because of just a silly goofy thing that like I said. And it
Well,
wasn't even
yeah.
like it's not that deep. Like to the point where like I got like so defensive about it. Like I made response videos and I was like, but they were right next to each other. Like it's like I was so like baby content creator me was like so
Yeah.
embarrassed and like so upset and like I don't ever like I don't want to deal with that again. Like I don't think I could like I wouldn't be able to hold my tongue anymore. Is I think the problem.
Yeah.
But like it's just like it's a whirlwind and it's not a good whirlwind all the time because when you reach peak viewage that's when they start to push it to more people who might how do I explain this, so like algorithms send it to the people who we know are going to like it, hit the plus button, right? And then
Right.
as more pluses and likes come in it starts to deviate it to people who have a high probability of liking it and then it slowly goes down to like a lesser probability and then a lesser probability, and once you get over the like the height of it, it goes to people who aren't gonna like it or like are gonna have something negative to say about it. Like it's a weird like this, like it's really really good and then it's really really bad.
Yeah, it's the internet's just a giant watering hole, so it's gonna be it's gonna hit Yeah, it's too bad,
Mm,
but that
yeah, it's a
is,
bummer.
and that's the thing with social media though. But we are, as creators, can always be grateful for what virality can do for a business and a brand, and puts you ahead. So,
Yeah.
that's just putting yourself out there is always going to come with that risk. And you seem confident in yourself now that I feel like from like a rookie mistake,
Yeah.
koozie to now, you probably be able to, you know, take care of
It's
that
a different
image.
life. It's a different perspective too, which is like you have to grow with it. And if you don't, like, that's another bottom line of mine is if you're not growing, you're just treading water, like I'm always looking back on my old content and I'm like, what can I do better next time? Like, even if it did really well, like, what can I do next? Like, what can I
Yeah.
try next? Like, what kind of content do they like? What don't they like? Like, what does well? What doesn't do well? Like,
Yeah. And
how do
speaking
I
of,
present things new or differently?
yeah, speaking of which, like, what draws you so much to like amigurumi, and uh, outside of that, like, have you done other things like clothing or home decor,
Mhm.
or what draws you and inspires you to do amigurumi?
So I actually started with like sweaters and like
Oh,
blankets.
really? Okay,
Not
cool.
even, I don't even think it was blankets, but I started pattern testing like sweaters
Oh,
is kind of how I started. And
fascinating.
um, I think it was just in a time of my life where I was very like, it was during nap time. It was during like very calm, relaxed times
Hmm.
in my life where I like didn't have the extra brain power.
Right.
I'll come back to that comment, I promise.
Okay.
But like, I just like I I had fun doing it, and I was pretty. I've always been a pretty fast crocheter, so it just like I had a good time doing that. I made a couple garments. I actually have a Let me grab it. I
I'm I'm
um
jealous. I'm jealous that you're fast at crocheting.
I have
That's a good thing to have.
this is my cat blanket that I've
Oh,
been working
right.
on.
That is
It's
so sick.
I call it my Neapolitan blanket because it's kind of, this is a, I know the color's not showing up well, but this is like a pink and
Hmm.
then brown and then it's white. And then yeah, it's just filet crochet, but um usually when I transitioned over to amigurumi, it like tickled something in my brain, um,
I
which I
hear that.
think like triggered me to realize I have like ADHD. But like I've always needed to do something with my hands. Like you can see that, like I'm sure you guys watching, like if I'm not talking with my hands, I have to pick up the crochet
Right.
because I have to do something with my hands, which I'm just gonna keep doing this.
You
I
got
can do
them
this while
jazz
I'm talking.
hands.
I do this all the time. I don't need to be flying around. Um, but the like the need to keep like reading a pattern and like checking in on what you're doing with amigurumi is much more satisfying for my brain than doing like 10 rows of single crochet or 10 rows of back post double crochet or whatever the heck. But like I know all of it. Like that was my fundamentals, like my foundation,
Yeah.
which like I recommend to anybody who's starting crochet or is maybe struggling with amigurumi if they just jumped into it. Like, go to the basics. Like, make a not a granny square because I don't think granny squares are as beginner as everybody thinks they are. That's a hot take a little bit, but like, make a square.
Yeah.
Just make a square. Make a coaster. Make a square. Like, the ability to understand stitch and stitch construction is going to change the way that you see crochet and are able to like crochet. Like I don't have to look when I'm crocheting anymore because I know where in the stitch it's going.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Are
I
you like feeling it the
mhm.
whole time? Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever I work my project, I pinch. So my finger is always in the back, guiding my hook.
Yeah, I hear you on that. I have some patterns that are like use that like big fluffy yarn, and that's just what you kind of like learn
You
how to
have
just you just feel
yeah.
for your work. And crocheters really, I feel like you're kind of like, I'm not really spiritual, but I feel like you can like feel the energy in your project and it kind
Yeah.
of guides. Are you a pencil holder or a knife holder? I can't even tell mirrored. Move it to the side a little bit. I think. I can't tell if that's pencil or knife, but it looks nice the way
It's
you do it. Very
it's
aesthetic.
a weird in the middle because like I kind of pinch like this, but I use my middle finger to guide it.
Oh, okay. How am I doing?
Oh,
Am
I'm
I
over
doing?
here.
I don't even
Okay.
know if I'm doing that. That looks really nice. The way you crochet looks like just like very aesthetic and pleasing. Like if you could fall asleep to visuals, that would be it.
Yeah, that would be it.
But that's really
Noted.
cool. That's really cool that you enjoy amigurumi so much. What you just explained, how like you like that you have to like keep track and stuff. That's like
Yeah,
that's like the reason people don't do amigurumi. So,
right.
uh, it's cool that your brain, you know, uh, maybe stereotypically might be like harder to deal with, but it's great that you know what kind of itches it and like works best for it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, and like if I
that's really
feel
cool.
like I'm like overstressed, like a couple weeks ago, I started the cat blanket because I was like, I don't think I have enough like bandwidth to like follow up like an amigurumi pattern. I was like, I just want to do something kind of mindless,
Yeah.
and like the cat blanket was nice because it like gave me enough of like you got to pay a little attention because filet crochet like that is about chain spaces and making gaps so you
Mm.
create the shape. So I had to pay enough of attention, but like it was still mindless enough.
Yeah. Are you
And
also needing like other stimulation because you stream as well while you
mhm,
crochet, which to some folk might be like there's no way, like there's no
yeah,
way I could do that. Are you like so do you need to be like chatting with people? Do you need like music on TV, or are you someone who can just sit in silence and do it?
I usually I always say I need an audience to feel motivated,
I hear
which is
that.
like not it never used to be like that, but like it always made me so like it was so much more exciting to like do it in a group setting.
Yeah.
And
I,
I think a lot of that just kind of like stems from like the body doubling, which I know you've just like branched into, which is
yeah.
like it's been my whole life this whole past year is like I get so much more done aside from like when I'm overly chatty as this was supposed to be. I didn't expect to get anything done during this, but usually the like motivation of the like togetherness helps me just be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna do it. Like if I can do it, you can do it,
Right.
and that's
Yeah.
kind of just how it's worked. And I've always kind of had the bubbly energy,
So have you
and it
always
just
oh, sorry.
works. It works for me.
Have you always found yourself like in your personal life in this kind of like that leader position? Because like you're kind of like a community leader in a lot of ways with your online community, your streaming community. Have you always kind of been that way, or is that like a new facet of yours that you just have
Um,
discovered?
I've always been really headstrong,
Mm-hmm.
which like I get in my own way a lot sometimes where I'm like, oh, I'll either like give myself too much to do or not enough to do.
Um, yeah. I mean that's a tough
Like
balance.
this morning before getting ready for this stream, I think I had a list of like 8 things to do, and um Zoshe Creations in the chat,
Mm-hmm.
she's like, I don't know if Bree's here too, but Bree and Nats fan for life are like my OG four that
Oh,
like keep me
really?
in line.
Let's go.
So I texted Zoe and Bree this morning and I was like, this is my list of things to do. Y'all need to bother me. And they're like, you're literally insane. How are you going to get all these things done before 3 p.m., like before 2:30 p.m.? And I got all of them done
Oh, let's
to the
go.
point where like I I had like an hour to go. And I was like, I don't have anything else to do now.
Oh, well, I
So
mean,
like
that's when you
it's
need to sit
it's a
back and relish in it.
yeah, but I can't do that because I'm always go
Do
go
you
go.
feel do you when you're crocheting, do you feel like you're still going, or do you feel like that's like your moment to like kind of draw back and like relax? What does it feel
I
like to you?
It feels like an opportunity for my brain to like calm down.
Nice, nice.
And like that's the like ADHD in me, but it's like it's not the stereotypical ADHD that people think.
Hmm.
Like most people think ADHD and they're like, "Oh, they're crazy," or like, "Oh, they can't sit still and do one thing at a time." I have what's called hyperfixative ADHD. So like,
Oh, okay.
if I lock in, I don't stop.
Locked in. Hey, that's a superpower
Yeah.
at this point, though.
Yeah. Like, but like, it's really weird now realizing what it is. Like, I'm 26. Like, it took me 26 years of my life to figure out how to make life normal for me.
Right.
And like, the body doubling, the co-working, like having a community Discord to keep me accountable has been like that way for me to stay on track. Like, the amount of people that I tell, like, if I have 4 patterns in my like pattern docket that I'm waiting to like cycle through and get published and worked out, but I literally needed, I think Haley's in the chat too, Haley B.
Yeah,
She
she said you're a
wanted
jerk.
me to publish my bat pattern really badly, and I was like, you need to just harass me about it, because I remember things in the moment, but like 20 minutes, like when we're done with this, I'm gonna forget everything we said.
Oh, I'm blacking this whole thing
Just
out too,
like,
don't worry.
woo, brain dump. Like I told you yesterday, I'm probably going to tell you the same story 4 times without realizing I'm telling you the same story 4 times. But it's okay.
That is okay. And we really appreciate hearing, like, we don't, I feel like on the show, like, mental health gets touched upon a little bit, but we
Yeah.
really appreciate you being so open about it, because, you know, like, it's important to get rid of the stigma, and, you know, like you said, 26 years later, you're now, like, kind of discovering yourself in
Yeah.
that way, and
Yeah.
it's great that the stigma is going away, and, like, mental health isn't so, like, you know, taboo to speak about.
Yeah.
And I think it's important, especially in this scene.
Do what makes
like,
you happy.
crochet brings that out in you. Like,
Yeah.
you really do discover yourself with the craft in like ways that you just wouldn't think. I know, like, everyone's focused on how much does she make, how many patterns does she have,
Yeah.
those kind of things, but it really is deeper than that. So
It is.
yeah, we appreciate hearing all about those
Yeah.
things. And so, like, now that you kind of, like, you know, getting a hold on, you know, self-discovery and stuff, do you have like exciting plans, like, moving forward into 2025 in terms of like your artistic stuff, like your streaming, you're now offering interactive patterns, which is a new thing, so that's cool.
Yes. I dove into Ribblr because you popped into my inbox one day, because, and I'm not just saying this because I'm quite literally on the Ribblr show, but I had been telling myself for months before you messaged me, I'm gonna get there. That's a goal of mine. Like, that was a goal of mine for the year, to like start integrating my patterns over here, because the worst thing you can do for yourself is not put yourself everywhere you can possibly be.
Yeah.
Like, if you follow me on TikTok and Instagram, you're basically seeing the same content. Like, I hate to say it, like, and Facebook, you're seeing the same content from me, but like, some people see it on all 3, some people see it on only 1, because you just never know.
Or none at
I have
all,
my
unfortunately.
patterns. I have my patterns on Ribblr, I have them on Etsy, and I have them on Shopify. I have a different customer base on all of them.
Yeah.
And like,
Absolutely.
the worst thing you can do for yourself is just not put yourself out there. You know, like, I feel like every now and then I get asked for advice like that, and it's like, I'm just faking it till I make it. Like, there's no, I mean, the only end game for me is just to keep enjoying it and being self-sufficient as long as I can, you know, like, as long as I feel the drive. Like, I'm in a really unique position, like, financially, where I have the opportunity to like follow my passion and follow my dream, and like, the money has been following, but it's a different pressure when it's making the bills, right? Like, it's different, and I understand my privilege there.
Which
so like,
good.
I don't ever want to be like, oh my god, you guys, I made this much money, but like, it's really exciting, and I love to share the wins, and I love to share the lulls as well.
Yeah, definitely, especially in like an industry where there's no real playbook, you know. It's not.
Yeah, like, who knows what we're doing? I don't know what I'm doing next month. I mean, maybe I do. I know next month. I know through January, but next year's goal is more diving into the community more.
Cool.
As more as I can, as more what? as much as I can.
Right, yeah.
As long as it feels authentic to me. More Twitch streaming, getting more on a schedule, which how many times do I tell myself I'm gonna make a schedule and then I never do? I can't keep schedules.
Well, you have
Can't do that.
having a kid. I feel like even getting sick. That's a variable that
Yeah.
like throws a wrench into things. So that's
Oh
understandable
yeah,
for a
this
parent.
week has been weird. Like I don't feel like it's Friday because I've only had 2 office days for myself.
Mm.
But that's sick kiddo is that's the first job.
That's a
First and
job. That
always
is a
job.
job. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I decided I decided that this year was my year to start diving into like big shows.
Let's
Like
go. Let's go.
I was so last year was my year to like I'm meeting everybody, I'm talking to everybody, I'm trying things out. I'm like doing the what I would call low level shows. Granted, I live in Maryland, so the cost of living is pretty high. I know you're out on the west
West
coast.
Coast. Yep.
So I think you have, higher cost of living out in that area too. So sure you get it. But like my pricing here is a little more sticker shock than I feel like the general public internet sees/understands. But going into that, like my booth fees, I just jumped into a bunch of like random ones, like under $100, like 50 bucks here, 75 there. Like if I don't make the money there, I'll throw it on my website and TikTok live it or try to.
Oh
And
right. Yeah, you do like virtual markets pretty much on your TikTok live. Like,
sometimes I just do whatever feels right, I guess. But I started doing all of those, made a lot of connections, and then this year I was like, I'm gonna be more methodical about it. I'm gonna pay attention to the ones that did really well, right? Because if this is gonna be full time, I'm gonna make a little bit more of an effort to care about where the money's going and hoping that the money comes back a little more consistently. But I did 2 shows in May, took a break. I did a really, really big one in August, and then I did one in September, and then I don't have another one until the beginning of December, so 2 weeks from now. And then that's all I've really done this year. But I've mixed in more like Twitch streaming, more content creation, more patterns, which I think I'm at like a good balance now of like, I'm still making all these things every day, but I need more stock for these bigger events anyway. So like, yeah, maybe I do have 8 tote bags shoved in the corner in my basement, but like they'll get somewhere eventually.
How do you even like come up with a number of like how much product you need for like
there is no number.
You just have
There's no number. You just make.
That is, I think
there's no number.
To me, if I ever were to dive in the industry, that's like the scariest part. IMO is just like, because you have
and
like,
I think that's
crochet sells, like it's like so unique at these shows.
Yeah. Well, so, I wouldn't say it's unique anymore, right? Like TikTok is to blame and to like be thanked for like the popularity of crochet, I feel like. And just like social media as a whole, like everyone's a lot more excited about crochet now than they were 20 years ago. When I was 15, like I was embarrassed to have yarn. Like everybody would, I felt like I was going to get made fun of. But the reason why I decided to go back into the bigger shows instead of the smaller shows is one, it's a lot of energy for me to expel to do one show every other weekend or one a month. And then I'm like spiraling a little bit more about like, do I have enough? Like, how much do I need? Like, do I have enough? And like, that's what I feel like is everyone's big question is like, what's the right number? And like, the answer is there isn't a number. There isn't an amount. It's like, my advice is go set up your tables, right? Make a pretend booth in your garage, in your basement, in your living room. Put what you have on your table.
Yeah.
Does it look the way you like it?
Definitely.
Do you feel like you need more? Do you feel like you need less? Like the only person who knows is you because you're the one making it, right? And like you can only make as much as you can make.
Yeah. Yeah.
Staying up until 3 a.m. the night before,
part of
the sleep is more important than making the two little bees that you're gonna take to the table, right? Like you don't have to do that. Like you are one person. Like your hands will hurt later. Take care of yourself and like your mental sanity. Like,
Yeah.
there's no right ones, and I just go, you know, I just bake, I make it, I take it, and then you just rinse and repeat.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on the sleep thing. Like, as a person who goes to markets and cons and stuff, like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be sold to by someone who is like not as tired and cheerful than like
Yeah.
better work. Like, you could sell me on something that's like
Yeah.
okay, and that's
Yeah.
amazing, but you're like not there. And I do feel
I would
like,
I would rather have fun at the event, you
yeah,
know? Like,
I do.
you can always crochet there. A lot of people think it's weird to like sit there and crochet in the booth, but like
Oh no, that's not
that's
weird.
a really big sell point for
Yeah,
me. Like, they see like, oh, what are you doing? Like, what are you working on? And then you can like start to chit chat and like talk about it. Like, I'm not the person I used to be at markets. I used to be the one who would like hoot and holler at people walking my way if they gave me like, you know, if I got a little like extra like little look in my
right.
direction, I'd hoot and holler. And now I'm just like, I'm gonna sit over here and I'm gonna crochet, and I'm just gonna let people enjoy it.
You have to attract, not chase.
Yes. Yes.
uh,
Because you can scare people. And
yeah,
like also
definitely.
just being cognizant of like, not everybody has the same social abilities that I do. Like, I'd rather let people come to me as they're comfortable, right? Like, it's
Yeah,
all about the person, and like, I sell such unique items, like, I want the right person to find the right thing. And
right.
if that means I let them look and touch everything and I'm not talking to them, that's okay.
Yeah, it's like going to the
That's
mall
okay.
and the people working at the kiosks
Yeah.
just like are all
Like,
on you. It's like, okay, hold on, I'm not.
leave me alone. I don't want my hair straightened today. Thank you.
I don't need a massage.
It's good. It's fine.
Uh, I have some unsolicited advice just because as someone who goes to like a lot of, I don't really go to like, I go to markets, but I go to like the anime conventions.
Yeah,
I feel like honestly, I don't care if I'm like, I feel like your work would really do well at, like those anime conventions because like
that's the
crochet
goal.
crochet hasn't really like dipped quite into that scene as heavily. Like I'll
I
see like
think it's
two
hard
booths.
though because of like the copyrights there. Granted, like, I'm in a position where like I have my own characters, right? Like,
Yeah, which would
I don't crochet anything copyright. Like, the closest I get to copyright is like the Squishmallow inspired patterns, which
mhm.
like I'm still a little scared about that, but like I still feel like they're mine enough.
Yeah, I think your work would
But
do really well at the anime because like OG characters are still like a thing there, and you
yeah,
can sell other things.
yeah.
I feel like your work would. If I was at a KomoriCon, which is our anime convention in Portland the other week, and if I saw your
Mm-hmm.
stuff, I would definitely be at your table longer than
Yeah.
I should be.
Well, see, and like I call my booth like a walking rainbow, chaos of my creativity, like
Oh yeah, I want to.
everything
Yeah,
everywhere. Like, I will not that it's a bad thing. Like, I will preface this with like, it's not a bad thing if you like to make the things that are trendy and popular. Like, make what you like.
right,
Do what makes you happy, make what makes you happy. That doesn't make me happy. That doesn't match me and my personality and my brand. I can't be the person with bees with a bucket of 20 bees and turtles and dinosaurs and like all of the very like trendy popular things.
which are
I don't want
cute.
to do that.
They are cute though.
They're cute. They're cute. They're amazing, but they're not for me.
Right.
So I just have like maybe like themed corners. Like, I have like sometimes I'll make like a lot of ocean things, or sometimes I'll make a lot of chickens or like just random things. Like, when I pattern test, I know some designers do this, but I make my pattern in almost every different yarn type I have,
Wow. That
just to make sure it works in all yarn types.
that's
And I do the
cool.
same
That's cool.
can I shameless plug my new pattern? Because I just put a pattern tester call up for it today.
Literally, the whole point of this whole thing is to
Okay,
plug.
okay. I just wanted to make sure. So this is my herd.
Oh my
They're
god, look at them. Oh yeah, you said that the
Yes,
yeah. I'll say
yes.
my comment
So
after, but it's
this
so
is
cute.
this is the moose with his chicken nugget antlers.
I was
This
telling her that the antlers could be their own pattern, or you said that, but
well,
I
it's okay.
agree.
Well, you'll have it when you buy the bundle. So this is the
True.
deer. Ooh, my
Oh,
lighting is
the
getting.
deer is so
It's
cute.
getting dark out. Why does it have to rain on the one day? This is a deer or a doe,
Yo,
and then this is
the detail on the nose on the top is so good.
and
Yeah,
then
that's
this is
so
the
good.
reindeer. This is the reindeer. So they're all gonna come in the same pattern.
Oh my gosh, they're
They're all
so
just
cute.
slight modifications. Where was I going with this?
Uh, I don't remember,
Shameless
but
plug about patterns.
where can folks? Oh, because you do it in all the different forms. You said.
Oh, yeah. So I will literally be making this is all I'm gonna make for like the next 2 weeks while my testers are testing it. I'm just gonna make a bunch more.
Her 5-year
Because I
plan.
because in my patterns I do hold on. I have it right here. I do what's called a yarn comparison page, which honestly I feel like is something that a lot of designers would elevate their pattern, but like that's unsolicited advice that maybe nobody wants. But
I might need to hear it honestly. I just do it in the one. Uh,
but every time I publish a pattern, I will make a page that has
Aw.
all of the all of the different yarn types, the hook size,
Oh,
the
that's so
actual
good.
size. Like I'll measure it. I'll give them eye size, hook size, color, like the yarn type, all of it, because I want to make sure it works for everybody. Like, and when I do testers, I make sure everybody like I get worsted weight people in on it, all the way up to like the big jumbo stuff. Like,
That is, yeah, that's so
I
smart.
I love the ability to be like inclusive in it, like, because there's a lot of people when they're new, they're like, oh, patterns are like these really strict rules,
Right.
but they're guidelines. Like, patterns are guidelines. There are no like real rules in
Right.
crochet, right? Like, you can kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's
So
super forgiving
I
to,
like
you know.
I I love like being able to like give that to the people who would like my patterns, because I just feel like it's like it's I feel like it's more fun, and it's easier to like see it sometimes
Yeah,
versus go through it and then like waste all the yarn or something like that.
that is some solid advice, honestly. And where can people find? Wait, where are those going to be released for folks to get access to?
So the tester call right now is on Instagram. I'm keeping that open till Sunday, so go comment over there. I also don't have names for these guys yet. I have polls up in my story on Instagram as well, if you guys want to help me pick out the names. But they'll be available. My goal is, oh, my camera's being weird. It's not focusing on me. But my goal is now, as I go forward, as I release new patterns, I'm going to release them on Ribblr at the same time as I release them as a PDF on my other sites. So the goal is first week of December for this.
Cool.
And
That's a
the
good
pack
time.
will come with all three of them in it, which I like
So
to do a
cute.
lot too. I am all for like the bundles and the packs, or like if you slightly change something, you can make a whole different animal. Like
Yeah, I
the
really like your.
penguin and the owl are the same. They're the same exact body style. They just have different like either embroidery features. I think the owl has ears, right? So it's like
Yeah.
same but different. Would
Yeah.
rather not make people pay for it twice for slight differences.
Yeah, your customizable options are pretty goated. Like you did that with the Cali, the Coco, and your
Mm-hmm.
Cauldron as
Yeah,
well.
Callie was one of my. So when I came back into pattern design, Yara, the one that's up for giveaway today,
Mm-hmm.
was the one that got me back into pattern design, like for reals.
Oh,
So it's been about a
yes.
year
Hell yeah.
now since I've been back in the game. I think it was like Halloween-ish weekend was when I did it last year. So it's been about a year since I got back into it, and like I just decided I wasn't ready, the year and a half ago, and then I took my time to just like enjoy content creating, figure out what I like, and just kind of like naturally find it again.
Yeah.
Because I want to have that like excitement and passion behind it.
Right.
So
This
I
was
think that's really important too. Like you gotta love what you're doing. Otherwise people can tell it's just kind of like thrown together.
yeah. Would
Let it
you
flow. Let it flow. Don't force it.
would you consider yourself like what title do you like the most? Like influencer, content creator, artist?
I like artist.
Artist? Yeah, that's a pretty
Yeah,
solid
because
one.
I'm just a person. Like yeah, I turn on the camera, but like I'm no better than anybody else here. Like we're just two people hanging out on a camera. Like
You don't want to be an influencer and influence the masses to use your coupon codes.
well, I mean only if I actually like what I'm selling.
But that's what they do, right? They all like, I feel like
Yeah,
influencers have become just like this. They're like infomercials at this point, right? They're just to
yeah.
sell.
I'm telling y'all, I'm only out to make sure y'all save money. Okay? You don't have to buy my patterns. Just use my affiliate links.
And you hear that,
That's how you
y'all?
support me for free.
And Leah is on Ribblr, so that means you know it's good.
Yeah,
You got the stamp
here we
of
are.
approval.
Here we are. Like, I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe it. It was a
True.
little weird to get used to it, though, but that's normal. It's weird to
Yeah.
get used to new things.
Yeah, I mean, especially in your 20s, like if you're not, being uncomfortable, putting yourself in
Yeah.
uncomfortable positions, you're probably I mean, I'm now starting like the new decade of life. So I like look back at my 20s, I'm like, okay, good. I was uncomfortable, and it makes you like I couldn't have imagined in my early 20s like coming on camera and just like speaking
Yeah.
to a screen, and I see text.
I hated public speaking.
Right? Yeah.
You can, like, I can, half of the people, not half the people, but quite a few people in the comments right now will tell you I was on my Discord right before this, and I was like, why do I feel so nervous? This is so weird. I do this all the time. I shouldn't be so nervous.
It's rough too when you're streaming because like you see the names, but I have no idea what anyone's like body language is, what they're thinking, who's come and gone. It's like,
Yeah.
oh.
That's why I primarily switched more towards Twitch, because TikTok will put you in front of anyone and everyone. I don't like that. Like, I don't like that as much anymore because, like, I'm at this point in my life where I'm like, if you like me, I love that. But like, if you don't like me, that's cool. But like, you don't have to tell me. And a lot of people want to tell. Like, a lot of people got stuff to say sometimes, and I just want to exist in my space that I've created and just enjoy that. Because if you can't enjoy what you're creating, why are you creating it?
Yeah, it definitely makes you wonder. I mean, some people unfortunately do fall like into the spiral of, gotta get the clicks, gotta get this, gotta get that.
Yeah.
But it's not from like how you just like describe yourself. It seems like you are posting content rather than always just like going for the clicks. So, yeah, that's always like really like solid and positive.
Yeah.
But we've hit our hour mark.
So I just got a phone call like, what are you doing? Where are you?
Oh, really? Okay, well, then that's good timing. I know you have a lot on your plate as well, so...
Twitch is good for crafters. Sorry, I saw Ami Mami.
Yes.
You'd be surprised how many crafters are on Twitch.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. It's underrated, though.
The stigma that it's just for gamers is so, like, it makes it so hard for me to convince people to come hang out with us on Twitch. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm in Vincent's stream almost every day because he's just got good vibes. And by the time he gets on stream, I'm tired of being on stream. So
I
still need to co-work.
And I lurk in Leah's quite a bit. Unfortunately, the timing, I'm like, just because
he's just waking up.
How many hours? What time is it for you now?
It's 4:30.
Yeah, you're 3 hours ahead of me. I'm just you've
Yeah.
already like lived a life by the time I
yeah, I'm like, I gotta go get dinner, and you're like, man, I got a late lunch going on.
Yeah, definitely. But just to remind everyone, I think everyone entered for the giveaway.
Yes,
on
snowflake.
Here.
If you haven't, drop a snowflake.
Yeah, you can drop a snowflake in the chat for a chance to win the giveaway. I think. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be. I might announce it. I'm not sure. You'll definitely be seeing it on our socials. Who will be winning that giveaway for sure, and that'll be appearing into your library on Ribblr. But do you have any parting words? I know you have a lot going on. You even been nominated for an award show, which is really exciting. So
No.
congratulations. Pop and
Thank you.
stream up in those numbers. Got that money up and that funny up.
I
So
I
good
am
job.
still surprised. Like I was like freaking out about it yesterday because I was like I can't believe that many people like the imposter syndrome hit really hard because I was like I just want to be a fun space and community, provider for all these people, and like it just like it really like means so much that like so many people think so highly of me. Like it gives me a lot of validity and like straying from the normal path that I feel like everybody shoots for.
Yeah.
It's hard to do something that nobody else does, or just that's like I feel like I'm paving my own way because I'm trying to be as authentic to me without like overexerting myself. Like you'll see I'll disappear a couple days off social media, or like it'll like I'll have a rough week, or like this week my toddler got sick and like everything was just like can't do it. Can't do 2 full-time jobs at the same time.
And you had
But
your family coming into town for a whole week, which we all know throws
yeah,
a wrench into things.
that's its own. That's a story for a different time.
For a different time. That's so funny. Well, we really appreciate you coming on. Do you want to give a shout out to all your other? So you're on Twitch, you're on Instagram, which we did link.
I'm quite literally on everything as Koozie Crafts. Just don't spell crafts with a C, spell it with a K. I don't know. It'll probably come up either way, but I'm on every social media except for Twitter, X.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be there.
I stream primarily in the morning, like 10 p.m. Eastern to like 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern. But I'm the most active on Instagram if you ever need to get a hold of me for anything. And my DMs are always open. It might take me a minute to get back to them, but I will always answer them.
Yep.
I promise.
I feel that. And Leah was also our Ribblr of the Week the other week. So if you want to learn more,
that was really fun.
Yeah, that's now in the chat. You can click that interactive link and go check that out and learn a bit more. And then all your socials are linked there as well.
Yes,
and I assume everyone here will probably be seeing you on the internet a bit more. I have the feeling that 2025 will be a good year for you, like just because it seems like your momentum is just keep going and going. So
that's the goal. We might not know the true end goal, but we know we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed that you get your flowers with all like the recognition that's coming your way.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, super exciting.
Thanks for having me. This was fun. We actually have to do a real duo Twitch stream one time when it works out.
We tried. I know it was easy to get you, it was easy to get you on this because like Streamlabs, I can just send a link.
Yeah.
But OBS is just.
We'll make it work. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah. So be there for the co-working, body doubling, focus time,
and fun little mini games.
Fun little You do have really good mini games on. Yeah, check her out, everybody. Definitely. You should have been like under like the Twitch streamer award thingy on.
I think that's what like the comfort creator is. The comfort creator and the community creator are the two that I got nominated for, which like of all the like categories, like those are the two that I would want if there were any to have, So
yeah, the comfort creator, that's cool. Yeah, video makers.
It makes me want to give everybody a big hug. I'm giving everybody air hugs.
Hey, once we're all in virtual reality, you'll be able to.
I know. I don't know about that. But
awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much.
So fun. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Have a good one. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll definitely be in touch.
Sounds good. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. It was really nice to... Lee and I actually have a rapport outside of... Like, this isn't our first... Well, we have a rapport. We like meet each other virtually, so that was really fun to like sit face to face, LeMayo, and get to know each other a bit, talking a bit about markets, mental health, and kind of like their path with like designing and stuff. Very very dimensional person. Thank you everyone for participating in the giveaway. So for everyone who won the Everyone who won the campaign will get your gift card sent off to you ASAP. So even those losing communities, everyone there are winners for the $50, and then if you were a part of the winning the community, you'll get your gift card as well. Um, and yeah, and then for the giveaway, uh, that will also be announced on socials as well. So you'll be able to find that in your library. And I think that is everything. Also, we have this as well. So so whoever won the giveaway for this, the postcard, you'll be able to find it in chat or in your inbox as well, and we'll also announce that on socials too. Don't forget, next week is the Black Friday and Cyber Monday events, which is actually a great segue because Ribblr says, are we doing another event soon? And yes, actually, I will be live streaming our Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals next week. So I'll be here. I'll be crafting. So it'll be kind of like, it'll be just like a crafting thing, but you'll see me as a salesperson for those who are coming on by on the TikTok and stuff. But it'll be a good place for us to just chill out if you need a place to hang out next week on Friday. From 12 to 3, we'll just be hanging out, crocheting, chatting, listening to music, and some more giveaways perhaps. So definitely hope to see you there. Definitely put it in your calendars. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Excited to have you, Rue. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming. It's been a blast. It was really great to go over the campaigns. Thank you everyone who participated in the playoff stuff. And since Ami is here, Ami Mommy Makes, just want to make sure you get your flowers so you can see. Oh wait, wrong one. Oh, this is what you won for being a part of the overall community. So thank you so much for joining in on that, Ami Mommy Makes. We appreciate having you here. It was good to see your name pop up. So you'll be getting a inbox DM there. Yeah, so, and if you ever have any suggestions, something that you want to see, or even comments and feedback about the show, feel free to post that in the community section. Any feedback obviously helps me and the team create better experiences for all of you. We definitely want this to be a fun community event that happens, on a good schedule. So we really appreciate having everybody here. I hope you have a wonderful weekend with whatever you're doing, and we will catch you next time. Thank you so much for being such a respectful and kind audience. We really appreciate that with our guests. Make sure to check out Leah from Koozie Crafts. Amazing designer, awesome streams on Twitch if you're on the platform. Great content on their socials, so Instagram, TikTok, etc., Facebook. And then she has been posting her patterns on Ribblr. So if you want to support the shop, make sure you are following along. And thanks for all that you do on the Ribblr community. Ribblr can't be doing as much as we're doing without all of your support, so we really do appreciate it. My name is Vincent, aka Not Bad. It's been a pleasure being your host today, and I will see you on the next one. Take care and have a good one.